Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Monday, January 1st, 2024. Of course, you all know that each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Welcome to a brand new year, folks. Are you guys glad that 2024 has finally began? I am thoroughly so very excited about this new year, about this year. And of course, keep in mind that exactly 105 days from today, I will be turning the big 4-0. Yes. Are you guys excited and glad that 2024 has finally began? I know I am. And of course, I'm looking forward to brightening and exciting things to happen as we enter this new year. In tonight's video, what I have for you guys is a list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. Actually, I'm going to give you guys my January overview, which also includes the National Day holidays. Also, tonight in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Tuesday, plus the remainder of the first week of the new year, the upcoming weekend, and on to the start of next week. So, again, I sincerely hope you folks have celebrated safely last night. Around this time last night, the ball had already dropped on Times Square. By this time last night, it was already 12 minutes after midnight on the East Coast in Times Square in NYC. It was already after midnight, so 24 hours and 12 minutes ago, the ball had already dropped. That's across the East, but in our neck of the woods, we had approximately 48 minutes left to go as we counted down, entering out the old, phasing out the old year and entering a new year. Of course, I could have done my very last Facebook Live for you guys Sunday night, but you know, of course, I do not do Facebook Live videos on Sundays, but I would have done a brief but special one had I had the time, just to wish you guys a happy new year, but I didn't. So here I am tonight on this first night of the new year. I'm glad that God has brought us into this brand new year. And there's no way we could make our journey into this new year without the Lord in our daily lives. So, as we all know, so comment on this video. What was your favorite memory of 2023? Did you guys go see the Barbie movie in 2023? So now tonight here's how I'm gonna start. I'm gonna give you guys a gradual overview like I do at the start of each month. I'm gonna talk to you guys tonight about January. Of course, it is the first month of the year. So here's what my focus is in tonight's video. Then I get to you guys about the new year, and this is actually my New Year's edition of my nightly Facebook Live videos. Ringing in the new year means new beginnings and endings. Celebrating the new year is the first holiday on the calendar, but the world didn't always see January that way. Around 700 BC, January replaced March as the first month of the year. Roman king Numa Pompilius revised the calendar and added 2 months to it. However, many religions continue to celebrate the new year either on March 25th or December 25th according to their church calendars. Even the Julian calendar did not indicate a clear beginning and end to the year. Then in 1582, Pope Gregory developed the Gregorian calendar, and most of the world came around to January 1st, being the beginning of the new year. Janus is the Roman god of beginnings and endings. He's a protector of gates, doorways, and transitions. January takes its name from this toe-headed God, and it makes us wonder why it took so long to celebrate the new year in January, but it did. Speaking of new beginnings, the entire month is full of holidays that help us to start fresh. National Personal Trainer Awareness Day reminds us to be kind to our trainers in the first days of the year. They're kind of busy with all of us who made resolutions. We are encouraged to clean off our desk, make travel plans a priority, and use up old gift cards. January is the second month of winter in the northern hemisphere, but in the southern hemisphere it's summer. The wolf moon rises in January, and this year the wolf moon rises. It will occur on January 25th. That's late in the month though. But the wolf moon rises in January, so it is a great opportunity to howl at the full moon. While it's uncertain where the name for this moon is derived, it is interesting to note that the month used to be called Wolfmonth. As food became scarce, wolves would begin scavenging and could be heard howling at the moon. While the month is full of resolutions, it also includes many other traditions too. Like other months, it has its own stones and flowers. Fortunately, for anyone born in January, their birthstone is the garnet, which comes in a wide variety of stunning colors. Capricorns and Aquarius are born in January. Of course, this is the month you share your birthday with Elvis Presley, Virginia Woolf, J.R.R. Tolkien, Bessie Coleman, Martin Luther King Jr., Jeanette Picard, J.D. Salinger, Zora Hurston, A.A. Milne, Carrie Chapman Catt, Edgar Allan Poe, Emmett Ziegler, and Dian Fossey. The carnation and snowdrop are your birth flowers. Celebrate with National Seed Swap Day and prepare to plant your own. Also, Oprah Winfrey happens to be a famous celebrity that has a birthday in the month of January. The legendary talk show host Oprah Winfrey also has a birthday in the month of January. January is often the month of new beginnings and endings. Some of us embark on new health club memberships in an attempt to end old habits. Our New Year's resolutions help kick off healthy habits, placing us squarely on a path of health and renewal. While some of us succeed, many admit we will need to keep trying. New beginnings don't always have to do with our physical self, though. Sometimes we challenge ourselves to new adventures or lifestyles. If you were born in January, your sign is either Capricorn or Aquarius. January's birthstone is the garnet and comes primarily in the color red, but can also be in shades of orange, pink, green, and even black or brown. The carnation and snowdrop are your birth flowers. The carnation scientific name is Dianthus caryophilus, and the flower's color has different meanings around the world. Traditionally, its colors mean white, purity and luck. White, purity and luck. Light red, admiration. Dark red, love and affection. Pink, gratitude. Yellow, disappointment or rejection. Purple, capriciousness. So here's the notable people born in January. As I just mentioned, Elvis Presley, Virginia Woolf. Here they are the notable people born in the first month of the year, January. Elvis Presley, Virginia Woolf, J.R.R. Tolkien, Bessie Coleman, Martin Luther King Jr. In fact, there's a holiday that this is the month that we take time to honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And this year we are honoring him on his actual birthday, January 15th. Jean Picard, J.D. Salinger, Zora Hurston, A.A. Milne, Carrie Chapman Catt, Edgar Allan Poe, Alma Ziegler, Dian Fossey, and also Oprah Winfrey. The Earth always. Here's some random facts about January. The Earth always reaches perihelion in early January. The Earth always reaches perihelion in early January. Perihelion is when the Earth reaches its furthest point from the Sun. The quadrant meteor shower occurs every year in January. Pasadena, California hosts the Rose Parade each year in January. Ellis Island opened on New Year's Day, 1892. In the month of new beginnings, it is hard to imagine celebrating anything else, but we do. It's time to toss out that old fruitcake. Well, toss it somewhere. January, like any month on the calendar, includes a variety of food holidays to challenge our resolutions. It also challenges us to try new things and rekindle some of the old ways. Our insurance policies also start new in January. So when you hang up the new calendar, don't forget to swap out your insurance cards too. So don't forget there are new laws each year on January 1st that go into effect. So, each year around the 1st or the 2nd of each month, I'll give you guys an overview. Good evening to you, Tammy, and Happy New Year to you. Good evening to you, Tammy. Happy New Year to you. January is January is the first month of the year in the Julian Gregorian calendars. Its length is 31 days. The first day of the month is known as New Year's Day. It is on average the coldest month of the year within the most of the northern hemisphere, where it is the second month of winter, and the warmest month of the year within most of the southern hemisphere, where it is the second month of summer, and vice versa. Ancient Roman observances during this month include Servula and Juvenalia, both celebrated on January 1st, as well as one of three Agonia celebrated on January 9th, and Carmentelia celebrated on January 11th. These days do not correspond to the modern Gregorian calendar. January is named after Janus, the god of beginnings and transitions in Roman mythology. Traditionally, the original Roman calendar consisted of 10 months totaling 304 days, winter being considered a monthless period. Around 713 BC, the semi-mythical successor of Romulus king Numa Pompilius is supposed to have added the months of January and February, so that the calendar covered a standard lunar year of 354 days. Although March was originally the first month in the old Roman calendar, January became the first month of the calendar either under Numa or under the Decemvirs about 450 BC. In contrast, each specific calendar year was identified by the names of the two consuls who entered office on March 15th until 153 BC, at which point they started entering office on January 1st. Various Christian feast days were used for the new year in Europe during the Middle Ages, including March 25th and December 25th. However, medieval calendars were still displayed in the Roman fashion, with 12 columns from January to December. Beginning in the 16th century, European countries began officially making January 1st the start of the new year once again, sometimes called circumcision style because this was the date of the Feast of the Circumcision, being the 7th day after December 25th. Historical names for January include its original Roman designation, Lanarius, the Saxon term Wolfmonat, meaning wolf month, and Charlemagne's designated winter month, winter cold month, and Slovene traditionally called Prosenek, the name associated with millet bread in the act of asking for something, was first written in 1466 in the Sofia local manuscript. According to Theodor Mommsen, January 1st became the first day of the year in 600 AUC of the Roman calendar, due to disasters in the Lusitanian War. A Lusitanian chief called Punicus invaded the Roman territory, defeated 2 Roman governors, and killed their troops. The Romans resolved to send a council to Hispania, and in order to accelerate the dispatch of aid, they even made the new councils either enter into office 2 months and a half before the legal time. As I just mentioned, January's birthstone is the garnet, which represents constancy. Its birth flower is the college pink, or traditional coronation. The zodiac signs are Capricorn to January 19th, and Aquarius January 20th onward. So, for those of you who have birthdays in the month of January, are either considered Capricorn or Aquarius. So, here's we celebrated throughout the month of January in the United States. So, in the United States, this month is National Mentoring Month, National Codependency Awareness Month, National Healthy Weight Awareness Month. Good evening, Meredith. How are you doing? Happy New Year, Meredith. National Health Weight Awareness Month, Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month, Stalking Awareness Month, and Veganary. So those are to name a few. And now, from my National Day Calendar segment here on January 1st. today was known as National Bloody Mary Day, National Hangover Day, National Thank God It's Monday Day. Of course, above all, today was New Year's Day. Now, yesterday, of course, I would have, with New Year's Eve being on the, now I guess I can say that, so we know that yesterday ended 2023, the last, yesterday, of course, New Year's Eve, the last day of 2023. Of course, this time last night, we were all watching the clock, counting down the time that we had until we made ourselves into 2024, until we made into the new year. So it is a new year. So I'm glad you guys are feeling great or overly excited, because there are tons of exciting things that's going to be happening throughout this year, this new year. On this day, nearly the entire world has recognized New Year's Day. It is also one of the most celebrated holidays of the year. Celebrations begin in the Pacific Ocean, with Samoa celebrating the new year before the rest of the world. The latest stroke of midnight will occur in the middle of the Pacific Ocean near Baker Island, which is halfway between Hawaii and Australia. Here's how to observe. Kiss at midnight, the one person you hope to keep kissing the rest of the year. Making noise either in the form of fireworks, ringing bells, horns, blasting, or pistol shots are traditional around the world. In Holland, they toasted to the new year with spiced wine, wassail in England, or champagne in the United States. Resolutions are not a modern tradition. The Babylonians made commitments to return borrowed objects and to pay old debts. Use hashtag New Year's Day to post on social media. The New Year has been celebrated for millennia. The earliest record of the New Year has been celebrated for millennia. The earliest record of New Year celebrations occurred during Babylonian times. However, January 1st was not always the designated day. For example, the first new moon after the vernal equinox ushered in the new year at one time. These festivities occurred in Meritus, or March, the first month in the early Roman calendar, which only had 10 months. King Pompilius later added the months of Janarius, named for Janus after the pagan god of gates, doors, and beginnings, in February, bringing the calendar to 12 months. It was Julius Caesar who created the Julian calendar, which most closely resembles the Gregorian calendar a majority of the world follows today. Celebrating the first day of the year in the appropriately named Celebrating the first day of the year in the appropriately named month of January, Romans make sacrifices to Janus, giving gifts in general revelry. With this two faces, the god Janus was able to look toward the past and forward to the future. Here's some facts about New Year's. January was not always on New Year's Day. So, New Year's Day was not always on January 1st. January did not exist on the Roman calendar used in the 8th century BC. Around 700 BC, Numa Pompilius created a 12-month calendar by adding January to the beginning of the calendar and February to the end of the calendar. The tradition of making a resolution is aimed at making personal improvements in one's life. Some common resolutions include losing weight, getting more exercise, reducing screen time, getting a promotion, saving money, buying a large item such as house, coat, bar, such as a house, car, boat, or vacation, organizing the home, starting a hobby, reducing stress, starting a business. So you can visit National Hangover Day for complete roster tips to help you recover. If you imbibed a bit too much on New Year's Eve, for those of you that imbibed too much last night, well, this time we had all the parties going on and the crowd on Manhattan. So here's some facts about National Hangover Day, founded in 2015 by Marlo Anderson and Keegan Gallagher. On this day, National Hangover Day nurses the aching heads of all of us who over-celebrates. On this day, National Hangover Day nurses the aching heads of all of us who over-celebrated New Year's Eve last night, Hanging the hangover the day having the hangover the day after New Year's Eve isn't exactly how you want to end the New Year. No one wants that. You know what I mean? I never experienced that. So, there's anyone with the hangover that's regretting the decision to overindulge in the adult beverage category. So, if you've been out drinking or something, what are the symptoms of a hangover? Feeling tired, upset stomach, headache, or muscle aches. So, by preventing a hangover is by eating. A fat and protein loaded meal before or during the first round of drinks shows the absorption of alcohol into the bloodstream. Drinking water. Keep hydrated between beers or shots by drinking a glass of water in between. Avoiding diet cocktails. According to WebMD, studies show cocktails mixed with fruits, fruit juices, or other sugar-containing beverages lessen the intensity of a hangover. Pacing yourself. The saying, beer than liquor, never been sicker. Liquor then beer, have no fear. It has more to do with the amount of alcohol consumed than the type. And the common best hangover cures. The most common cure is called the hair of the dog that bit you. And drinking coffee in the movies, a strong cup of coffee is often shoved into the hands of the hangover victim in hopes of bringing some life back to them. Better. Pain relievers may be the logical choice for that pounding headache, which is a common symptom of a hangover. Over-the-counter miracle, here's the worst. The better. Over-the-counter miracle cures may seem too good to be true, and they probably are. The best is to eat a banana. Bananas are high in potassium. Drinking plenty of water during the party and replacing fluids after can help ease the symptoms of a hangover. Eating a meal with complex carbohydrates, protein, and a little fat can help ease the symptoms of a hangover. So those are some things. So hope you all were staying safe. For those of you who went out last night, I know there were there was a fireworks show held at the Louisiana Downs last night, bringing in ushering the new year. And I know some of you have attended watch party, like the New Year's Eve watch parties at your church. So again about New Year's Day. In the Gregorian calendar, New Year's Day is the first day of the calendar year, January 1st. Most solar calendars, such as the Gregorian and Julian, begin the year regularly at or near the northern winter solstice, while cultures and religions that observe the lunisolar or lunar calendar celebrate their lunar new year at less fixed points relative to the solar year. In pre-Christian Rome, under the Julian calendar, the day was dedicated to Janus, the god of gateways and beginnings, for whom January is also named. From Roman times until the middle of the 18th century, the New Year was celebrated at various stages and in various parts of Christian Europe on December 25th, on March 1st, on March 25th, and on the movable feast of Easter. In the present day, with most countries now using the Gregorian calendar as their civil calendar, January 1st, according to Gregorian calendar, is among the most celebrated of public holidays in the world, often observed with fireworks at the stroke of midnight following New Year's Eve as the New Year starts in each time zone. Other global New Year's traditions include making New Year's resolutions and calling one's friends and family to give them their best wishes, and praying for bigger, brighter, brighter and better things to happen for in the course of the upcoming year. And we all tend to look forward to what we have in store as we navigate our journey through this new year. And now, so again, did any of you guys go out and do anything fun last night? I know some of you may have spent time with family members or friends or relatives, like hosting watch parties, or attending church. Some of you may have gone to attend church services by praising. One of the good ways to attend New Year's is by watching a New Year's Eve special service, like in the year worship celebrations, or for those of you that prefer not being out in crowd, like being out in large crowds, such as what was observed in New York City late last night at Times Square. So we all know that the streets are mainly empty, and of course, so since many of you were out celebrating, many of you have taken to the streets last night. And now I'm about to cover my weather segment for you guys on this first night of the new year. Actually, this comes from the National Weather Service, so it's something about the KSHV WSR-88D upcoming radar upgrade. The KSHV radar is scheduled to be taken offline for up to 2 weeks beginning on January 3rd, 2024, for a pedestal refurbishment as the final part of the NextRide Service Life Extension Program, or SLEP. Adjacent radar coverage will be available from KPOP in Fort Johnson, KGRK in Central Texas, KFWS in Fort Worth, KSRX in Fort Smith, Arkansas, KLZK in Little Rock, Arkansas, and KDGX in Jackson, Mississippi. Another cold night is in store for the four-state region as high pressure builds in. With light wind and clear skies, expect temperatures to reach the frost point overnight with good radiational cooling leading to the development of widespread frost. Meredith, I celebrated New Year's Eve by watching the festivities on television after watching a football game. I just mainly just stayed in. Keeping to myself and my stuffed companions, just taking mainly just staying in and watch the celebrations on television and listen to some music. What about you? Just stay in wherever it's safe. Now tomorrow going into your Tuesday, the second day of 2024. For most of us, the first work day of the new year. High temperatures tomorrow will be slightly cooler than that today, given increasing clouds after a frosty morning. Rain chances will begin to increase at the end of the day. The averages here on this first day of the new year. Normal high is 58, normal low is 37. Normal high is 58 degrees, normal low is 37 degrees. Record high is 82 degrees, set back in 2022. That was just 2 years ago. And the record low is 11 degrees, set on this date back in 1928. Today's record high temperature of 82 degrees it only seemed like yesterday. And of course, we really not had much of any clouds in the sky today on this first day of 2024. The first day of 2024 has brought us. We began the first day of the new year with seasonally cool temperatures as we settled into the mid-50s for daytime highs, which is a few degrees lower than what we should be. We started off with a couple clouds, so we had a totally dry ending to 2023. We ended 2023 on a dry note, and we began 2024 exactly the same way 2023 ended, rather seasonally cool and dry. Yesterday we had in Shreveport we had a high temperature in the upper 60s. Today we had a high temperature in the mid-50s with mainly partly mostly sunny skies. So we've experienced lots of sunshine today on this first day of the new year. So I hope you all have enjoyed the sunshine while you could, because I have fairly decent rain chances. That will be I have fairly decent rain chances in the forecast over the next several days. So So I have fairly impressive, decent rain chances on the way in the forecast the next several days. So here's how things are looking tonight. So actually this is so temperature outside is 39 degrees here on this Monday night, the first night of 2020, the first full night of, on this first full night of 2024, temperature outside is 39 degrees. Factor in the wind chill, it feels like 35 degrees outside with an east wind at 6 miles per hour, humidity is 65%, dew point is 28 degrees. Now, here's the hazardous weather outlook. A series of disturbances will bring widespread showers and embedded thunderstorms to the lake region late Tuesday through early Wednesday, and once again on Friday into Friday night. However, no hazardous weather is expected with either of these weather systems, with just beneficial rainfall to start the new year. So we're finally gonna receive from what we have been missing out on basically most of the last few months of 2023. Another strong storm to impact Alaska. Pacific storm moves into the western U.S. A strong Pacific storm will move across the Aleutian Islands of Alaska and into the Bering Sea Tuesday into Thursday before dissipating over the southwest Alaska on Friday. Strong winds, accumulating snow, and coastal impacts are expected. A Pacific storm will bring moderate to locally heavy rainfall, coastal impacts, and mountain snow as it crosses the western U.S. Tuesday into Thursday. Now I'm about to get into what's on the way for tonight. Good evening, Happy New Year. Excuse me. So tonight we're expecting temperatures to reach the freeze. So we're expecting temperatures area-wide to reach the freezing mark. So we are forecasting tonight to bottom out at the freezing mark tonight. As we bottom out at 21 degrees, it will be clear and cold with temperatures dropping at or below freezing tonight. The low temperature 31 degrees with an east-northeast wind at 6 miles per hour, and we're not expecting any rain. Now tomorrow, during the day, skies will be partly cloudy with a high temperature of 56 degrees with partly cloudy skies. So if you've enjoyed the sunshine today on this first day of the new year, on this first day of 2024, I sincerely hope you folks have enjoyed I hope you folks have enjoyed the abundant sunshine we've received today. So tomorrow, now we will see skies, partly cloudy skies during the day tomorrow. So, and of course, high temperature tomorrow, 56 degrees. We have an east wind at 7 miles per hour. Now, during the day, rain chance will be at least at 10%. So expect a chance of maybe a stray shower or two. Now here's what to expect during the overnight hours tonight, as what we're expecting to plan your day tomorrow as we go into the first actual work day of the new year. Unless those of you that are still out on vacation, still celebrating the holidays. So overnight hours tonight, we should see temperatures falling basically mainly into the low to mid 30s. So we should be down to freezing. Tomorrow morning, the temperature 31 degrees with mostly clear skies. So if you're heading out and about, so on your way out tomorrow morning, please be sure to grab those coats, jackets, and sweaters to start the day. So it's gonna be a rather chilly day for us. Although temperatures will be rather seasonal. 9 a.m. tomorrow with mostly sunny skies, we should be at 38 degrees. Noon tomorrow, we should be at 49 degrees with mostly sunny skies. 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, skies will become partly cloudy with the temperature 56 degrees. Skies will be cloudy around 6 p.m. tomorrow evening with the temperature 50 degrees. Around 9 p.m. tomorrow night, we should be at 44 degrees, so skies with cloudy skies. Then we'll start to see the rains develop later tomorrow night. So it looks like it's finally going to be we're finally finally getting the chances to receive some much needed rainfall. Because we ended 2023 rather mild and dry. So prepare yourself. So it looks like we're going to be entering a rather seasonally chilly and wet spell as we go into the next several days. So after low temperatures tonight of 31 degrees, tomorrow, as we go into the second day of the new year, Tuesday, January 2nd, expect partly cloudy skies with the chance of rain arriving late tomorrow night. With the high of 56, low of 37. Winds will be from the east at 7 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. That rain chance goes up, so there looks like rainfall may be heavy at times, especially for tomorrow night. So the first part of the day should be fine, although it will be rather chilly. So we're getting ourselves prepared for what could be a rather soggy evening tomorrow night. We'll have multiple systems coming through that will give us our first shot at widespread rainfall. So it'll be the first time in quite a while we've received anything widespread. Some of the heaviest amounts of rain we've received since October. Wednesday, we'll be left with mostly cloudy skies, maybe some sunshine peeking through with the high of 55, low of 33. Winds will be from the north-northwest at 7 miles per hour, chance of rain 10%. And that's going to be like during the day. So, and then of course, we'll catch a break from the rain Wednesday and into Thursday. We'll have plenty of sunshine around with the high 58, low of 39. Winds will be from the east-northeast at 7 miles per hour, chance of rain 10%. That's for your Thursday, less than 10%. So I'll say Wednesday and Thursday should be dry. So we'll take a pause on the rain. It looks like more rain could be headed our way as we go into your Friday. So it will be cloudy and cooler with periods of rain most likely becoming heavy with our next system likely to arrive during the day on later, especially during Friday afternoon into Friday night. With the high of 49, low of 41. Winds will be from the east-northeast at 10 miles per hour, chance of rain 90%. And then that rain goes away and we'll be left with but rain chances do not end totally. So it will be cloudy and breezy, especially in the morning, but it will otherwise be cloudy with just a slight chance of showers as you go into your Saturday. With the high of 53, low of 36, winds will be from the west-northwest at 14 miles per hour, chance of rain 20%. Rain chances ramp back up again. For your Sunday, will be partly cloudy and warmer, along with another chance of seeing showers late for your Sunday night, late Sunday into Sunday night. High of 63, low of 44. Winds will be from the south-southwest at 6 miles per hour, chance of rain 30%. And in 1 week from today, next Monday, which is the 8th, expect another round of possibly heavy rainfall with another decent shot of rain as we go into your Monday as we start next week. With the high of 64, low of 44. Winds will be from the east-southeast at 12 miles per hour, chance of rain 70%. And next Tuesday, the 9th, we will have periods of rain, especially in the morning. Otherwise, it will be windy and cooler, seasonably cool. Highs will be in the mid-50s, chance of rain 40%. And then, as we go into towards the middle of next week for next Wednesday, the 10th, we'll have mostly sunny skies with highs in the mid-50s and no rains expected. Next Thursday, the 11th, we'll have another shot of sun with skies becoming mostly cloudy with another round of showers likely. Highs will be in the low 60s, chance of rain 30%. So that is your 7 and 10 day outlook here on this Monday night, the first full night of 2024, and multiple rain chances on the way. So with multiple rain chances on the way, so quite a busy forecast. And what you do not see is any more. So temperatures will most likely remain at or slightly below normal at least through Saturday, and then we'll start warming in the 60s for Sunday and Monday, and then we'll be selling in mainly highs generally in the 50s and low 60s over the next 7 and 10 days, with the exception on Friday with clouds and heavy rain likely. That'll keep us mainly in the 40s. So get yourselves prepared for multiple rounds of rain to occur within the next 7 to 10 days. 50% chance tomorrow. That's actually tomorrow night. Then we'll have reduced rain chances for Wednesday and Thursday. with highs staying in the mid to upper 50s on each day. That rain chance goes up to 9% as you go into your Friday. Excuse me, with highs in the upper 40s. Those clouds will help keep us in the 40s all during the day on Friday. Just a rather chilly, wet day for us, and then we'll be left with lots of clouds for the upcoming weekend. 20% chance on Saturday, and then rain chances return. 30% for Sunday. Then we start getting to a period of warmer temperatures. Will be milder for Sunday and Monday of next week. 30% chance Sunday, 70% chance. 30% chance Sunday, 70% chance Monday, week from today, and then we have 40% chance on Tuesday. Somewhat slacking up a bit on Wednesday of next week, and then middle of next week, and then we work with another system that'll bring us yet even more rain by the time we get towards the end of next week. I'll keep you guys posted on that. So begin digging out the umbrellas, and temperatures will remain. Temperatures will likely remain consistent, like highs generally in the mid up mainly in the 40s and 50s. Just typical, not too far from early January standards. So we're just now getting New Year's passes, and now it's time to begin these multiple rounds of wet weather on the way, with estimated rainfall totals between now and the start of next week. Looking at just over at least 2 inches of rain is likely. Some areas could receive heavier amounts. Now the second and last week of the 2023 NFL season. Of course, Saturday night, the Dallas Cowboys defeated the Detroit Lions by 1 point, 20-19. And the New Orleans Saints took the victory in Sunday's matchup so the Dallas Cowboys defeated the Detroit Lions 20-19. The New Orleans Saints took the victory on Sunday as they defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, final score 23-13. And the final week of the NFL's regular season, with the majority of these games take place, the New Orleans Saints will wrap up the regular season at home as they host the Atlanta Falcons, the NFC South rivals, and the Dallas Cowboys will wrap up their regular season as they face the Washington Commanders on the road Sunday afternoon at 3:25 p.m. And of course, earlier today, the 13th ranked LSU Tigers took the victory over the Wisconsin Badgers in the ReliaQuest Bowl in Tampa, Florida. The final score to that was 35-31. LSU Tigers defeated the Wisconsin in the ReliaQuest Bowl earlier today, and also in the Tennessee Volunteers completely shut out the Hawkeyes in the Citrus Bowl 35-0. In the Rose Bowl, in the first game of the College Football Playoff Championship, top-ranked Michigan Wolverines defeated Alabama 27-20 in overtime. And in the Sugar Bowl, while this game is still in progress, second-ranked Washington is leading over Texas 37-31. And the 2023 College Football Playoff Championship title game will take place next Monday night at 6:30 p.m. at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, between number one top-ranked Michigan and the winner of Texas and Washington. Well, that will be all that I want to cover with you guys here on this Monday night, the first night of 2024. And I sincerely hope you folks have have done something very exciting last night with New Year's festivities, as we all have come together to bring in 2024. So I pray that, and of course, and then please comment in my video of what was your favorite memory of 2023, and we pray that no matter what we have faced in 2023, we ask God that you put that behind us as we are looking forward to a new year, and we all want to look forward to brighter and to brighten and exciting things to happen as we navigate our journey through 2024. So we ask God that He keeps us safe and entirely blessed and prosperous as we go into as we navigate our journey through this new year. May each day of this new year be completely filled with God's joy, love, peace, prosperity, and strength. My own personal words, which I've used for a long time. So may God help keep us safe as we make our journey through this new year. And once again, my name is Felton Parker. Once again, I'm officially signing off here on this first school night of the new year. I will have my second video for you guys of the new year tomorrow night. So I'll have my second video of the new year as here. So we just want to thank God for bringing us into this new year filled completely with His blessings and with His strength. And we thank God for keeping us strong. As without God, we have not survived 2023. Without God, we would not have survived 2023. And let us make 2024 the best year ever. So once again, I'm signing off here on this Monday night. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Happy New Year to you all. Thanks.